Hey, it's Matt Easton, founder of Easton University. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so. I'm going to be dropping tips on you every single day to help you get better both in business and life. And if this tip right here, right now, if you like it, please give the video a like and leave a comment. I want to hear from you. I'm lonely. Hey, where are you? Leave a comment. I want to read it. Let's jump in. You got to debunk something that everybody that works in sales gets wrong. Okay, and it's called rapport. So Rob from 9 News tagged me on this post, and the post is all about, is rapport dead? If you work in sales, should you still be focusing on building rapport? Okay, and I went through the comments looking for somebody that maybe had their black belt in sales, couldn't see a single one, because about 30% of the comments were like, no, rapport's dead, you're wasting people's time, which I agree with, don't waste people's time. And then 70%, oh, rapport is great. Okay, rapport, you still got to build rapport. We need a human connection, man, to sell things to people. They're wrong as well. All right, let me explain the real deal for all of you guys and make your life a lot easier. And I brought the actual definition of the word rapport, okay? I think that most of the population of planet Earth, like you and I that works in sales, does not know what the hell the word rapport means, okay? Because when I hear somebody trying to build rapport, they're not building rapport. So let me read you the definition of rapport, according to the dictionary, Oxford Dictionary to be precise. A close and harmonious relationship in which people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings and ideas and communicate well. Okay? What most people that are trying to build rapport are not doing. What they're doing, I've got another definition for you, is they're being chatty. Okay? Here's the definition of chatty. A person fond of talking in an easily informal way. So when I listen to people, oh, you got to build rapport in sales. How's it going, Brad? Cold enough for you? Can you believe these roads in Denver? Do you think the Broncos are going to get it together with Russell Wilson now that we fired the coach? That's being chatty, okay? That is not building rapport. That has nothing to do with me being deeply concerned and connected with your needs. So I want to go through an example. Rapport is not dead, but we need to start doing it the right way. So I want to go through an example right now of proper rapport. And I'm going to ask for a volunteer in a second. All you have to do is pretend you're the customer. Easiest thing in the world. You can unmute yourself, pretend you're the customer. I'm going to show you how to communicate with rapport. Trust me, it's going to be great. But let me give you an example of 3 different types of voicemails first. One with no rapport at all, not skillful. One with what people think or would label rapport, which I would call being chatty. Also not skillful, even worse than no rapport at all. And let me show you the proper version of a voicemail with actual eastonuniversity.com rapport built into it, okay? So let me give you, let's say I'm calling, let's think of something here. Let's say I'm calling Sam's Auto Body in Denver, Colorado, and they just opened a new facility in Aurora, and we'll say, I work for 9 News and I want to sell them advertising on my networks, okay? Here's no rapport at all. Hey, we'll say I'm calling Mike from Sam's Auto Body. Hey, Mike, Matt Easton with 9 News was hoping to grab 5 minutes of your time to talk to you about some of the specials we have coming up, ramping up for this spring in terms of our media outreach and in terms of helping you guys get more exposure in the market. If you could give me a call, that would be great, okay? That's a voicemail with no rapport. Here's one that's even worse with what people think is rapport. Hey, Mike, Matt Easton, 9 News, man. Hope you're not freezing out there, buddy. But I know with you guys being in the auto body business with these roads being icy, must be good for business. Hey, listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but if you've got 5 minutes of your time, man, love to get to know about you guys. Heard about the new facility opening up in Aurora. Congratulations on that one. Hey, I'd love to learn a little bit more about your business and what's going on there, and love to talk to you about how we help other automotive service centers do advertising. And you know, if you've got 5 minutes, if you could just call me back, I'd love to learn a little bit more about you guys and explain what's going on in our business. Okay? It's gross. And a lot of the times I've been there myself. years and years ago, sometimes you actually get cut off leaving the voicemail because it sounds so long. You try and build rapport. You try and give some sort of mini sales pitch in your voicemail, which is totally gross, totally disgusting. Okay? In rapport, if I'm really truly building rapport with you, here's how I want to sound in a voicemail. I want to sound calm. I want to sound confident. I want to increase my level of authority, and I want to, just like the definition says, I want to show you that, hey, we are connected on our ideas. It might sound something like this. Hey Mike, Matt Easton over here with 9 News. Noticed you guys opened a new facility in Aurora, and I have an idea in terms of go-to-market strategy that might be able to give you guys a competitive advantage over those shops in Aurora that I'd love to get your opinion on. Could you call me on my mobile, 720-660-3202, all right? That shows, man, I know that you're opening a new shop in Aurora, but I'm not throwing any, is it cold enough for you, the snows, do you guys still do the Bronco bus? Any of that garbage, it's crap, that's not rapport. That's being chatty. Okay? Those are the people that sit next to you on the airplane that you put your headphones on even if you're not listening to anything because you don't want to talk to them. But when somebody says something like, hey, congratulations on the new facility, I had an idea in terms of go-to-market strategy for that location that might give you a competitive advantage over your competition, but I'm curious to get your opinion on it. Notice what I'm not doing. I'm not doing a sales presentation, and I'm not totally sure that I can help them, which, by the way, is another mistake that people make with Rapport. We help companies like yours decrease spend, increase this, make you happy, build employee cohesiveness. That's not rapport. Until we have a conversation, I haven't earned the right to prescribe a solution for you. So let's say Mike calls me back. Okay, let me give you an example of how to build rapport properly in a conversation. Who wants to play the role of Mike? Just unmute yourself and say, I will. All you have to do is listen to what I have to say. Who wants to play the role of Mike? Somebody unmute themselves.
I'll be Mike.
All right, cool. Okay, so you're Mike. We'll call you Jenny instead of Mike, so the voice matches up. All right, so I leave you a voicemail. Hey Jenny, Matt Easton here with 9 News. Noticed you guys opened the new facility in Aurora. Congratulations on that. Hey, I've got an idea in terms of go-to-market strategy that I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you give me a call on my mobile, 720-660-3202? You call me back, ring, 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 it's Jenny. Say, hey Matt, what's your idea? And then let me show you wrong rapport, and then we'll fix it, okay? So Jenny, call me back. Hey Matt, what's your idea?
Hey Matt, what's your idea?
Hey Jenny, thanks for calling me back. Cold enough for you out here in Denver today?
Freezing.
Yeah, right. Hey, so I wanted to talk to you at 9 News. So we're reaching out. I'm the account executive that covers Aurora, and I noticed you guys opened a new facility. We've got some great promotions in terms of multimedia packages, doing television advertising, actually getting things on devices. We can ping via location. We can ping via activity on the internet. I know it's definitely something that auto body collision centers like doing, and I know with you guys with the new facility, man, you want to hit this one out of the park. If I could just have 5 minutes of your time, I'd love to maybe schedule a time where we can run through our advertising packages for you.
But Matt, I already just did that, so you're a little late.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Jenny.
Got it.
Okay. Now let's have this conversation with actual rapport. All right. I leave the voicemail. Jenny, Matt Easton, 9 News, got an idea in terms of go-to-market strategy with the new facility there in Aurora that I'd love to get your opinion on. Give me a call on my mobile, 720-660-3202. You call me back. Hit me, Jenny.
Oh, hey Matt, it's Jenny. I'm just giving you a call back.
Hey, Jenny, thank you so much for calling me back. So the reason for my call, I had an idea, and I realize you've forgotten more about collision repair than I'll ever know, but something kind of triggered my mind when I saw you guys open the new facility there in Aurora. And in terms of competing with outfits like Abra, they've got their large regional facility there. I've got an idea in terms of that go-to-market strategy that I'd love to get your opinion on.
Yeah, sure.
So And by the way, congratulations on the new facility. One of the things that I noticed, Abra has really doubled down, tripled down in terms of their billboard advertising. I'm sure you guys maybe saw that when you were out in the facility. There's the large billboard there off of I-70 with the Abra Collision Center logo. And of course, I can't do anything about that. And I can maybe climb up on a ladder, spray paint over it. But I've got something that I think they haven't thought of yet, and they really don't have reason to, that might be able to position you guys with SAMs in a position where you could almost even leapfrog over them in terms of book business and getting clients through the door.
Okay, sure. I'd love to hear more about that.
Yeah, so here's what I noticed. And again, stop me if I'm wrong, but with collision centers, with the larger ones like your facility and the Abra facility, there's the DRP programs, the direct repair programs. And one thing I noticed, I'm personally on with State Farm, but it seems to be the same with most of the other insurance providers. They really don't have a vested interest in promoting all DRPs, and it goes by zip code. And I put in the largest zip code there in Aurora, and it just popped one DRP facility. And I noticed you guys are a DRP facility, but on the State Farm website, it's only showing Abra. Okay, that got me thinking. And I called the Abra facility and asked them, hey, I'd like to schedule a time to get an estimate and get my vehicle in there. And they told me they're out until May 20th. They're that far out in terms of booking business. And my guess is it's because I don't know if there's the mafia involved or payola, or it's just because their name starts with AB, Abra. They're just the only ones that pop on the State Farm site. Now, again, I can't do anything about that. I don't work for the insurance companies, but I had a thought. Most people, there's kind of this window, Jenny, of nobody's driving around and hears a spot on the radio or sees a billboard and is like, wow, I think I want to wreck my car so that I can get it fixed, right? We have a couple thousand people in Aurora right now that are in that window, right? Kind of that precious window of their car is damaged, they've got to get it fixed. And my thought was, as I was reviewing, some of my major accounts here at 9 News, if there was a way we could run a media campaign for you guys, not only letting them know, hey, we've got the new facility in Aurora, but actually letting them know we are connected, approved DRP program for all major insurance companies. And then what a lot of folks don't know, and we could potentially use this to your advantage, is at 9 News, we have the ability with our multimedia department to actually look at web traffic when they're using on their computers, what sites they're visiting. And we can actually direct advertisement to devices, mobiles, televisions, laptops, for people that have gone on to sites like State Farm File a Claim, Geico File a Claim. My thought being is they're going to see Abra. We can't do anything about that. But if we could simultaneously make an impression that Sam's has a brand new facility, state of the art, and we're connected with DRP programs, when they hear that that one singular Abra facility is backed up until May, I think we could get them to call us and give us a try. And I'm curious to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that would be great. And if you could actually get us in with Geico, that would be even better due to the fact of you being a news organization. You probably have more time than me. So
I wish I could get you in with Geico. Unfortunately, I don't have connections there. But so here's a thought. What I'd like to do, does it make sense for me to kind of draw up a proposal on doing that targeted multimedia campaign? So basically that would be a broad approach across 9 News as far as television ads, but then we could also turbocharge that with what I was talking about. Anytime a device in your zip code or within a 5-mile radius hits one of those insurance companies, we want to make sure that we're showing them a Sam's Auto Body ad on their device. Does it make sense for me to send over some pricing on possibly doing a 90-day pilot on that?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. I want to walk down to that department and get pricing. If you could give me the rest of the day today to kind of put that package together. Jenny, is this something where maybe I could swing out either to your Denver facility, or if you're going to be at the new Aurora location, and we could kind of go through this plan live together in person tomorrow?
No, I'd rather see it through email first, and then I'll get back to you.
Makes perfect sense. So give me, again, what time is it? It's noon. How about we do this? I'll have it over to you by 3 p.m. today. And then I will circle back with you tomorrow, call it after lunch by 2:30 p.m. if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough?
Yes, but it would have to be after 3 because I'm already booked.
Okay, perfect. I will call you 3:30 tomorrow. So I'm going to have the proposal to you by 3 today, and then I'll call you 3:30 tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Thanks, Jenny. I look forward to working with you on this.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, listen to the difference in Rapport. And a lot of you may be saying, oh, well, he rigged that. Abso-freaking-lutely, I rigged that. Because I took 5 minutes to think about problems. You guys think, not you guys, but the rest of the sales world thinks building rapport is being a jackass that just is chatty. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Okay, I can't tell you how many emails I get every day, especially right now. Happy New Year to you. Hope your family is having religious blessings from the craziest stuff I've ever heard comes across, because people think that that's building rapport. That's not building rapport. That is wasting the other person's time. Rapport is, man, I have a feeling that I think I know what's going on in your world. I kind of have some ideas on how we could improve your world, and I want to help you with that. Now, granted, that was a very freaking high level, because it's me, Matt Easton, founder of Easton University, black belt level rapport call. But that is not a call that even somebody that only has their white belt or blue belt in Easton University couldn't do on their own. Because it would actually only take about 10 minutes of thinking, okay, who do I want to sell advertising to? Auto body shops. Great. Okay, well, what are some of the problems that auto body shops have? Well, people don't know the shop is there. I wonder, how does somebody figure out where an auto body shop is? They call their insurance company. What does that look like on the website? Oh, wait, there's only one there. Maybe there's a way we can fix this. And a problem is not mutually exclusive to auto body shops. What is a problem that attorneys have? Trying to get new clients. In terms of trying to get new clients, what types of clients would they like? Is there any way that my business could help them get clients? If I'm a CPA, what is a problem that businesses that I work with have? They don't want to get audited by the IRS. What's an insight that I could lead with? A lot of times people work with CPA outfits that are in the same state as them, and we found, I hate to try and cheat the system here, but when the CPA is located in a state that's not the same state as the business, that requires actually 2 IRS agencies to get involved, and the propensity to be audited drops back down astronomically. You know, we're based out of Salt Lake City, and 90% of our business is out of Colorado for those reasons. Is that something you guys have thought of? Right? That's actual freaking rapport. Who's got questions around rapport? Who's got comments around this? If you guys can change your mindset and think about a problem, here's the cool thing. That problem's a global problem. And I'm giving you permission to be ruthless. This is business. This is not family. Okay? This is not a monogamous relationship with your customer. Just because I gave Jenny that idea doesn't mean I can't call Steve's Auto Body, ABC Auto Body, Rainbow Auto Body, Jackson Auto Body, and start to give everybody that same idea. If they're stupid enough not to work with me, well, great. I'm going to work with whoever wants to work with me. You don't have to go, oh, I have to come up with an idea for each customer. Come up with global ideas. Figure out we talk about this in the Easton University portal, your IPP, your ideal prospect profile. You should have problems for your IPPs, bam, that you can hit. You see an IPP in the elevator. Here's how you build rapport. Man, you guys have a sales, how big's your sales team? Oh, it's about 50 people. So, you know, one of the things that we're seeing, by the way, hey, my name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, world's most effective sales coaching. But one of the things that we're seeing is the inability, once new hires are coming on board, for them to get ramped up. Have you guys seen any of that with your new hires? Oh my God, tell me about it. Ever since COVID, nobody wants to go back to work. We can't even find salespeople. And when we do find them, it's 6 months into it. They haven't even closed a single deal, right? That's building rapport. Who's got questions on rapport? Hey, I hope you loved the video. If you didn't already subscribe, please consider doing so and leave a comment. I want to hear from you. Give the video a like. That's all I ask. I'll see you on the next one.